Okay. I, Shalom Makyam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, man, today I pretty much just want to touch on the new covenant. You know, Lord, whether this is going to be ain't gonna be a too long of a lesson, pretty much straight to the point. I mean, Lord, when it's edifying, and yeah, man, and just want to touch on new covenant because a lot of people don't understand what is the new covenant. You know, especially these Christians, man. They don't even know who the new covenant. They say the new covenant is for everybody. You know what I mean? Not knowing how can you be part of contract when you weren't part of the first contract? You know what I mean? That don't make no sense at all. And then you say that we are in the new covenant, but you totally go against what the new covenant is talking about, man. You know what I mean? So, pretty much, first, let's start off here in Exodus 24. Because, man, you got to go into that word covenant, man. Pretty much means an agreement. You know, and how the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, how you deal, it was through the blood that He made that agreement, man, that covenant. Matter of fact, let's just get this real quick. So this is Exodus 24. And I just started at the top. It says, and he said unto Moses, come up unto the Lord, thou and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses shall alone come near to the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with them. See, so you see how Moses was that mediator? You see what I'm saying? It says, and Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord has said we will do. See, that was the agreement. You follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord's gonna be our power. He's gonna be with us, man. And that's how it is. Like if you ever, I forgot the fairy tale of when the man he goes save he pretty much slay the dragon. Now he gets to marry the woman. And that's what happened with the Lord when he plucked us out of Egypt. That we was his. You know what I mean? Whoever would get to slay the dragon, that's the one that get to marry the woman. But guess what? Even show you that like in Shrek. You know why Shrek was able to take down the dragon, and that woman was gonna be his. You know what I mean? So that's how it was. Even though we were always the Lord anyway, but when He delivered us out of that Egypt, you know what I mean? That agreement was made, man. That we were gonna be His people. That we were gonna be His woman, man. You know what I mean? It ain't like now, the Christians call it we in the new covenant. Now Moab part of it. No, man. Nowhere near it. You know. It says, and Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. See, so that's who it's dealing with. When you go into the 12 gates, it is for the 12 tribes. See, you got to be one of them tribes to enter into them gates, man. You know? It says, and he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings, and have the blood he sprinkled on the altar, and he took the blood of the covenant. He took the blood of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, all that the Lord has said we would do and be obedient. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord have made with you concerning all these words. See, so it was blood, man. You know. And that's why Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, man, he shed His blood. He was that sacrificial lamb for this time, man. Because when this covenant, the new covenant about to come, man, it's gonna, matter of fact, let's just get that in Hebrews 8, man. Because if we're in the new covenant now, man, it wouldn't be no madness going on. You know? It wouldn't be no pastor on Sunday, you know what I mean, telling you what you need to do, man. You wouldn't catch no hell if you was in a new covenant. You wouldn't catch no type of hell if you was in a new covenant, man. It would be nothing but blessings that would rain down upon you. That's what Deuteronomy 1 through 14, 1 through 13, pretty much. That's what we're gonna get in the new covenant, and that right there covers a whole lot, man. Just them couple of verses, first top verses, yeah, I mean 13, 14 verses in Deuteronomy 28 chapter covers everything. That's those blessings that's gonna be raining down upon us when we in the new covenant, man. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna cover everything, man. Cause that's the only thing. It's gonna be nothing but blessings that come upon us because we're gonna obey the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I ain't gonna get all. I'm just gonna get just the top of it, pretty much. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. See, that never left, man. That never left, man. Yeah, I mean, that still stands to this day. So if we hearken diligently to this word, and that's what's gonna happen when we get changed, when we get those new bodies, man. Yeah, I mean, but it had to be a blood sacrifice first for that covenant to be made. Oh, like you go covenant, it goes. Another word for it is cut. You know, just like when you cut that like sex, man. That blood gonna show forth. You know what I mean? That's that agreement. Now you joined. When you agree to something, that means you are joined into something, man. You know what I mean? So when the Lord shed his blood and we come back, you know what I mean? That's when that new covenant is gonna come to play. Then that's when that contract, because it's a certain day that this contract is gonna be activated, man. And that's when the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna return. And it's not gonna be for just anybody, especially like Edomites, man. Because that's what these Christians always try to see, how can we get the Edomites in, man? They don't worry about Moab, they don't worry about Ham, they don't worry about Ishmael, Japheth. How can we get Edom in, man? The red man. You know what I mean? You know? So, this is Hebrews 8. And let's see, I started at 6. Matter of fact, I started at the top. Matter of fact, now of the things which we have spoken, this is the psalm. We have such an high priest. Who is that? Yahushua. See, who is set on the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heavens. See, that's Yahushua, man. Because he was Melchizedek, man. You know, though I said before Abraham, I am, man. You know, Abraham paid tithes to Melchizedek, man. That was the Lord, you know what I mean? So that we're gonna, that's why we're all gonna be kings and priests. When we had the law, statutes, and commandments, that's why even Issachar gonna be priest, Zebulun gonna be priest, Gad, you know, Levi, Judah. Oh, that's why I said our Lord sprang. Matter of fact, here you go right here, Hebrews 7:14. For it's evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. But Yahushua, he still. Why did he start his ministry at 30 years old, man? Because that was in the law where the Levitical priest started when they turned 30. That's when they started doing the services of a priesthood, man. You know what I mean? You know. So it says, a minister of the sanctuary and the true tabernacle which the Lord pitched, and not man. For every high priest is ordained to offer gifts and sacrifices, wherefore it is of necessity that this man have somewhat also to offer. For if he were on earth, he should not be a priest, seeing that there are priests that offer gifts according to the law. See? Who serve unto the example and shadow of heavenly things. See all that what Moses seen that was pretty much a spiritual thing that was going to happen this time, man. See, because now the 144 is going to be that temple, man. I think that's in Revelation the 11th chapter, first verse. Matter of fact, let me see. Let's see. This is Revelation 11:1, and there was given to me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein. See, so that's talking about the 144, man. Cause I forgot what scripture says is 144 cubits. Oh man, I can't find it right now. But that's the length of the temple. Which those are we're the spiritual temple now, man. It's not going to be a physical temple no more. You know, it says So let's see So who served unto the example and shadow of heavenly things, and Moses was admonished of the Most High when he was about to make the tabernacle. For see, saith he, that thou make up all things according to the pattern showed to thee in the mount. See? But now have he obtained a more excellent ministry, but how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. See, yeah, because this time, there's no way this covenant is going to be broken, man. That's why it's going to be Alright, Salaki, yeah, man, you know how E get down, yeah, I mean. So this is, I'm going to start back at Hebrews, chapter 8, and verse 6. Yeah, it says, but now have he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. Yeah, so because this time, like I said, this covenant is never going to be broken again, man. It's a much better promise. Like this covenant is never going to be broken, man. You know, this covenant is never going to be broken, man. It's much better promise. Like we know for a fact, once the new covenant kick in, it's a wrap, man. Like, you know what I mean? It says, for if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. Yeah. So because matter of fact, let's see if I can find it real quick. Yep, this is 1 John 5 and 3. It says, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. See? And his commandments are not grievous. See? Because the law is not grievous. The law is perfect, man. That's divine instruction, man. That's divine instruction. That's why we're going to be made in the image of the Lord, man. We're going to be truly the image of the Lord when we had the law, statutes, and commandments in us, man. You know? So it said, matter of fact, because it's going to further explain. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, see, because we in these damn decrepit bodies, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, man. Horrible bodies, because the Apostle Paul said he called himself a wretched man. You know what I mean? Let's get that. This is this is oh man, let's see. This is Romans chapter 7. Oh man. Okay. I start at 14. Romans 7 and 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. Yeah, that's why this is the chains of darkness, man. Like you can't stop from going off, man. You can't stop from going off. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, because yeah, we're gonna be delivered from America and this place gonna be destroyed, and we ain't gotta deal with this madness no more. But really, you know why we in this situation? Because we went off, man. So the Lord's gonna deliver us from these bodies, man. That's the new covenant. The Lord is gonna give us a whole new mindset. We're gonna be like robots in righteousness, man. You know, and it's not for the other nations. It's not for the other nations. See, the Lord made us His people. You know, so we're gonna be an image of Yahweh Shema Shai. Like Moab, they got their own God. You know, they worship their own God how they supposed to. You know, him how he do. You know what I mean? But that ain't the top. That ain't the top nation, man. The Lord gave them the Lord gave them false gods, man. But the true power of the universe chose the Israelites, us, man, the Negro, Latinos, and Natives, man, and the speckled bird that can cling on to this word, because and with that, man, you a speckled bird, you're gonna return to your original state, man. You're gonna return to your original state, man. You know, you're gonna look like how you supposed to look. You know, so it says, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I. Okay, and this is what you gotta take your time reading Paul. Let me read that again. He says, for that which I do, I allow not. See it. See, it says, for what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that I do. So yeah. So we it's not like we doing it willingly, man. But it's this body, man, that we in. You know, this carnal flesh, and every day is always a spirit. It's a spiritual battle, the spirit versus the flesh. You know, that's why Yahweh said, "Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation, for the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." And we is in the backyard of the flesh, man. You know, like it's a home and away game. Well, the spirit is at away, and the flesh is at home. So it's always an uphill battle, you know. But it ain't like you're gonna win every day in the spirit. But the most W's should be in the spirit. Let's just say in a week, you should, you know what I mean, always have more W's in the spirit than W's in the flesh, man. You know, I ain't saying that you're gonna win every time in the spirit, because like I said, we're in the backyard of the flesh, man. And that's why we need Yahweh Shai. You know? It says, if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good. Now then, see, the law is good, man. See, the law that I said is divine instruction, man. See, when you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you'll be able to live that one day, which is that 1,000 years. You'll be immortal, man. You want to say it, man. You know what I mean? We want to be able to go into the heavens of heavens. Hey, Paul seen the heavens of heavens, man. You know, but how much more when we get those new bodies, man? We're gonna be able to, like I said, we're gonna do greater works than Yahweh Shai. We're gonna get a chance to see the Most High, man. You know what I mean? And that right there, yeah, I mean, you can't even fathom that. You can't even be fathom that. So yeah, I mean, I ain't saying thing on it too hard, but we're gonna have extraterrestrial about it, because like I said, we're gonna be able to eat and everything and drink, and yeah, I mean, and even we're gonna have sex too as well, you know. But we're gonna also be able to do things just just regular terrestrial body can do, man. You know, that's gonna be for the heathen. They just gonna be just the just regular terrestrial beings, but we're gonna be the extraterrestrial beings. That's why we're gonna be the kings and priests. We're gonna show them the way. We're gonna be that measuring stick on how they should live. You know, that's why the covenant is not gonna be for all nations. So somebody got to be in subjection. When it's a kingdom, you gotta have somebody got to be in subjection. That's why the Lord said that the poor is gonna always be among you, man. You know. All right. So it says, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. Ooh, let's get that. See, he said, for to will is present with me. See, we want to be righteous, man. We were built to be the righteous, man. You know, we got that zeal, but it's just like it's not, we can't do it, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. See, we're in this grace period now, man. We're in this grace period. That's just like the contract. Like I said, the contract is going to activate on a certain day. Even though we follow law, such command to our best of our ability, man. That don't mean that you can do the hell you want till the Lord come back. No, we still, you know what I mean, is grooming ourselves and we're rehearsing the righteous acts. You know? So this is Matthew 26. Salakia. Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing. See, the spirit within you, you want to be right, man. You want to be right, man. It's not like you willingly going off. You know? It's not like, and that's why that's why Yahweh Shai came on the scene to be that sacrificial lamb, man. So all this can stop. To all the sac, hey, man, Lord bad will smell, and it will smell is on it's gonna smell good or it's gonna stink. Even when, let's just say you spraying like some cologne or something, it can smell good, but if you spray too much of that shit starting to stink. It's gonna start to stink, and that's what happened. You know, niggas willingly going out and they got a couple turtle doves. You know, they got a few lambs in the cut because they know they about to go off, man. After a while, that shit started to stink to the Lord, man. You know? So that's why Yahweh Shai came on the scene, man. Because it was going to be a better promise. Well, you know what? Okay, well, they ain't going to never go off again, man. See, all this is a lesson. See, we had to learn good and evil anyway, man. We had to experience. That's why you read Isaiah the 9th chapter. The Lord is known as the wonderful counselor, man. So experience a motherfucker, man. You know? So we had to go through this. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be another reason why when we're gonna judge righteously. And one of the things the ingredient we're gonna use is mercy, man. You read Matthew 23. You know what I mean? So it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yeah, man. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Hold on, Salakia. Phone about to die. Let's see something. Bear with me. Oh, well, that did it. Let's see. Alright, see? So let's go back to Romans 7 again. It says for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. See? That's why I said the flesh is weak, man. Because we want to do good. For to will it says for to will is present with me. Yeah, we want to be righteous, man. When we see a bundle of sticks, you know what comes to our mind? We want to do that, man, because we don't want to be around wickedness, man. You know what I mean? Even the smell of bacon in the morning would make you throw up, man. You know what I mean? For to will is present with it, but it says but how to perform that which is good. I find out. Even though I ain't saying you can't you slip and eat bacon. No, I'm just saying you ride past a Jets or something. Yeah, I mean, and it makes you want to Earl, man. You know, but it's other things that we go off on that. Yeah, I mean, it's because of this flesh, man. You know what I mean? It says, for the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. See? That's why this is the chains of darkness. See, when you're in chains, you can't do what you want. And whoever's controlling that chain, you know, that's your ass, man. That you go whatever. Let's just say you got feathers on you. You can't move how you want to move, you know. But whoever controlling that feathers, if they want, they pull you. That's where you going, man. It says, now if I do that I would not, it is no more that I do, but sin that dwelleth in me. See, this flesh. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. See, the spirit, man. See, after the inward man, man. Because the law is good. That's a divine instruction, man. That's divine instruction, man. You know, how you supposed to deal with your neighbor, how you supposed to deal with yourself, the land, the animals, you know, everything, because the whole earth, everything that's on the planet Earth right now has something to do with everything that's continuing on, man. The trees, you know, these devils, man, they cut the trees down. See, that's why it's a lack of oxygen. That's why we're smaller now. You know, all these things, the water's jacked up. See, with the law, statutes, and commandment in us, that's why when the Lord returns and the smoke clears, the earth is gonna get bigger. The grapes gonna get to. It tells you back then, it took two mighty men to carry a cluster of grapes, man. Yeah, I mean, so everything gonna get bigger back then because it's just like the earth is balled up right now. Pretty much, it's sick. The planet Earth is sick right now, man. You know, under this devil, cause it tells you that he cast up his words behind him. So he's going totally against what the law, statutes, and commandments says, man. And that's why everything is at its worst state right now. But with the law, statutes, and commandments established on the planet Earth, everything is gonna be full of life, man. You wanna say it like that. It says, but I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind. See, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. See, the flesh, man. This flesh, man. That's it said. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. This is what's gonna happen. That's why the hour of temptation, when that microchip is established, man, that's gonna tell it all. That's the last battle. Who gonna win? The flesh or the spirit? Because Esau was always after the flesh. He couldn't fast. Man. He let the flesh take over, man. That's why this is a microwavable society. Everything is at your fingertip now. You really gotta sit back and look. Everything is at your fingertip now. You can buy a house on your phone. You can buy a car. You can have people come to your house and bring you food. Whatever you need, whatever you want, is at your fingertips, man. And guess what? And they got it set up the way. If it ain't there in 30 minutes, it's free. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know? But the spirit, man, that's what got it. That's gonna tell you who, you know what I mean, who the Lord have chosen. You gonna let the spirit take over in that day, or you gonna let the flesh take over in that day. You just gotta eat something. No, man, that's why the Lord put man through certain things to show that he's going to spring into action. The Lord got to show his power some way. Ain't like you going to be, you know what I mean, everything fine and dandy, you eating every day. Come on, man. That's not dramatic. That's not dramatic. It's going to be 4 days you ain't ate nothing. And all of a sudden you come across a house, you got yak and, you know what I mean, a grill in the back with some you know what I mean, some lamb and all that, man. The Lord's gonna make a move in that day, man. You know? And that's what you gotta continue to afflict you. The best thing to do is to afflict yourself. Even like now it's cold out, right? You know what I mean? try to goddamn go to sleep without the heater on and shit, man. Just certain things like that to kick the flesh ass. You really gotta kick your ass in the flesh, man. You gotta afflict yourself, you know, because in that time we're gonna be doing involuntary fasting. We're gonna be doing involuntary fasting in that day, man. We ain't gonna be able to eat now, you know. That's why the Lord's gonna spring into action in that day. And like I said, we go out, that don't mean we willingly doing it, man. You know what I mean? That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. This verse 24. Oh, wretched man that I am. See, Paul came to that conclusion. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, it said, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? See, this body, man. Because that's ultimately what the Lord is going to do. He's going to deliver us from this body, man. Like I said, yeah, we're going to be delivered from the destruction of America and all this madness, you know. But the first thing first, and that cause the 400-year prophecy, man, Genesis 15, that's not talking about America, that's talking about Egypt, because Egypt left with a great, out of Egypt we left with a great substance, because that's how we made that golden calf back then. The 2/3 they made that they made that golden calf, man. You know what I mean? But this time, we're not going to even take our bodies, man. Like I said, flesh and blood should not enter into the kingdom. So we're not going to even take these bodies. So the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us from these bodies of death, man. The chains of darkness, man. That's the new covenant, man. And what we're going to have, the law, statutes, and commandments within us. And not no damn Elamite, you know what I mean, that eat with his damn hands is gonna be part of that new covenant, man. You know? It said, I thank the Most High through Yahweh Shai Mashiach our Lord. So then with the mind I myself serve the law of the Most High, but with the flesh the law of sin. See? So the Lord's gonna give us a whole different build, you know what I mean, to what we ain't gonna never go off, man. So back in Hebrews 8:8, it says, for finding fault with them, he said, see, why we had that fault? Because we kept going off with this flesh, man, in this flesh, man. It says, behold, the day comes, said the Lord, that when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. Who else? I don't see Edom. I don't see Moab. I don't see Ham. I don't see Japheth. I don't see Assyria. I just see Israel and Judah, because we in that time where we in the same captivity now. We once again being joined together, man. You know what I mean? They not gonna be a part of this, man. That's just like you hitting a lotto and now you got somebody knocking, your next door neighbor knocking on your door and said, alright, I need my 10%. What, nigga, you would never part of it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's only for the Israelites. It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regard them not, said the Lord. And why is that? We couldn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Like I said, the law ain't grievous. The law is perfect. That's divine instruction, man. That is divine instruction. Matter of fact, Lord will, man, Bible Shah, Yahweh Shah, I do a lesson on that. Divine instruction. Because these Christians will tell you that the law is done away with. What the fuck, man? The law is perfect, man. You know? This how you supposed to govern yourself. This how the earth is supposed to be governed through with the Lord said, the law, statutes, and commandments. You know? It's not the law, statutes, and commandments for a reason. It's not just to say that. No, man. It's for a reason. It's like that, man. That's divine instruction, man. It says, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. Oh, what is those days? After the destruction, man. When the day of the Lord comes, that's when that covenant is going to kick in. That's when that contract is going to activate. You know, when we enter into the chambers, when we be joined with the Lord, man. When we enter into them chambers, that's going to be the chariots. See, everything is spiritual, man. cause the Lord, when the Lord come back, He's gonna get His virgins. Yeah, I mean that wasn't defiled with this madness. You know, we're gonna be joined with the Lord, and we're gonna be pretty much uh, 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 get those new bodies. Like, cause John saying, "You have a shot with the new body, man." We're gonna have the new bodies, man. We're gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments within us. We're gonna be perfect, man. You know, and it's not for no other nation, man. No other nation can get into this, man. Like all of a sudden in the New Testament, not everybody can get it. If you gotta throw everything out, man. You gotta throw everything out now, cause that the Lord reneged. He's not a man of His word. But matter of fact, let's get this in Psalms, cause the scripture said the Lord is a man of His word, man. This is Psalms chapter 138 and verse 2. Matter of fact, I start at 1. I will praise Thee with my whole heart. Before the gods will I sing praise unto Thee. I will worship toward Thy holy temple and praise Thy name. See, cause yeah, man, cause the holy temple is the elect, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's what the elect do. Because everybody right now is not acknowledging Yahweh Hashem Shai. It's not reverencing Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. You know, it says for Thy loving kindness and for Thy truth. See, so they let you know that's not talking about for everybody, man. You know, it says for Thou hast magnified Thy word above Thy name. See, and we know the Most High name. He is to be. He exists, so He can do whatever the fuck He want, man. But what the scripture says, He bound by these words, man. So He's not gonna renege on what He has said. Matter of fact, because it benefits us that the Lord is not gonna change. Matter of fact, it tell you that Tyre and Zidon, if the Lord came before Tyre and Zidon, they would have worshipped Him, man. They wouldn't even have no questions about Him, man. They wouldn't even question. They would have worshipped Yahweh Shai, man. You know, but the Lord, He's bound by His words, man. And that's a miracle in itself that the Lord, this downtrodden people, you know, that's all jacked up, they all this type of madness. But we're gonna be once again, be His people. We're gonna be built up and built in His image, man. Once again, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, call law Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. This is Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai. I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. See, because of love, man, we supposed to be dead right now, man. But His word, He bound by His words. He bound by His words, man. Yeah, I mean. So let's get that. Go back to Hebrews 8 and 10. It says, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And yeah, and they're just not. When they say, well, it's talking about the two. Well, love the Most High, then love your neighbor. What? Okay, but all right, now go into that love. That's talking about the law, statutes, and commandments. Because if you pull somebody out of damn from getting hit by a car. If they get their shirt ripped, you ain't gonna say, well, why'd you do that? No, that's showing love to them because you just saved their life, man. You just preserved them, man. You know, and when we teach, that's why love is teaching, man. Teaching His word. Because you telling them about the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Shai. You wanted them about Yahweh Hashem Shai. You pretty much trying to preserve them. But it's up to the Lord for them to hearken. But you throwing that, you casting that word out, that's showing love, man. You know, and that's why it says, verse 11, and they shall not teach everyone his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. See, that's love. What they say, well, what's the two commandments of it? Well, they say, what is the commandments? Well, love the Lord and love your neighbor. Well, this. You go to verse 11, they show you love. Then, verse 11 show you the love. What they say, the two greatest commandments. This is verse 11, and they shall teach. They shall not teach, meaning, but verse 11 let you know that teaching was showing love, man. You know, It said, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me from the least to the greatest. And that's talking about within Israel. But with the other nations, we got to beat it in them. We got to beat it in them, man. It says, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. See? And in that he said, a new covenant have he made the first old. Now that which decayeth and wax old is ready to vanish away. Yeah, because it's not like we got to go back to the scrolls. We got to go to Leviticus. Okay, what did he do? He just lay down with another man. So let me see what Leviticus 20 and 30. No, man. Our Israel gonna be perfect. We ain't gonna have to. It's gonna be within us. But with the other nations, we're gonna read it before them and get them, throw them judgments out, man. That's why we're gonna be the kings and priests of the planet Earth, man. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be the measuring stick for the other nations to look to, man. So let's go to Jeremiah 31. Let's get in Jeremiah 31 because it say the same thing, man. Yeah, the Old Testament done away with, man. It's a lot of explaining that you have to do, man. Oh, matter of fact, if I get Jeremiah 31, let's get Isaiah 2. Because the Israelites, if the new covenant is in play, the Israelites should be on top right now. The Israelites, yeah, I mean, earlier, I went to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1 through 13. Those are the straight up blessings, man. Blessings gonna rain down, man. Yeah, I mean, nothing but blessings gonna come in that day. So it's not like you're gonna be in the middle of the pack or at the bottom. You're gonna be on top, man. You follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, and guess what? If you on top, that means you got to say so. You know. So this Isaiah 2 and 1, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. See, because that lets you know we in this time now that what this everything is about to be turned upside down, man. Well, I'm gonna say that right side up, because once again, Judah and Jerusalem is being joined together. See, this haven't happened since after King Solomon death, man. After King Solomon, I think it was was the prophet Simeon, I believe. I can't think of the prophet right now, but he rent the cloth. You know what I mean? And guess what? We in that time where the tribes is coming back, man. Yeah, I mean. So when that deliverance comes, it's not just the Lord gonna save Judah, He's gonna save Jerusalem, and that cause them Amalekites, man. What are other tribes at? What are northern tribe at? Cause you ask them, they say what tribe? You'll say Judah. Them dirty rats will say Levi. They don't even say Levi, man. Yeah, them motherfuckers say Levi, man. You know. Damn devils, man. It said, and it shall come to pass in the last days. See? The last days. And that day. See, the last days of what? When them Gentiles, when the Gentiles be fulfilled. When their rulership is over with. You know. That the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Meaning what? Israel's gonna be on top. We're gonna be the government. Going to that word government, to control and meant is mind. So mind control. So what the scriptures say goes pretty much. It's gonna be a righteous dictatorship. You know, no, you can't be a faggot. No, you can't eat pork. You know, just things like that. The measuring stick is gonna be the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, it says and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. See? And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the most power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. See? See, man? See, that's what's gonna happen in that day, man. When that new covenant get established, when that contract activates, man. When after the smoke clears, you're gonna see the new Jerusalem coming down, And then we're gonna take over the whole planet Earth, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know? And you can't and you read Luke 19:27, you know, because if you ain't with it, you're gonna get your head chopped off, man. You know? So that's it on that. So let's get Jeremiah 31. And I started 31. It says, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. See? Once again, it says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand. See, this is Hebrews, that's what Paul was quoting, man. This was Apostle Paul was quoting, man. You know, that I bring them out of the land of Egypt. See, that's that. I forgot I don't know what it is, man. I can't think of that fairy tale right now where the man whoever slays the dragon get to marry the princess. And that's what happened when the Lord took down Egypt, man. He took us as his woman, man. You know, read Ezekiel the 16th chapter. You know, it says, with my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord. See? Read Ezekiel 16, man. Read Ezekiel 16. But you see, because why we were breaking that covenant? Because of this body, man, we was in. You know? Because of this body, we were subject unto sin, the chains of darkness, man. You know? It says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. See? But it had to be blood to be shed to make that covenant. And that's when Yahweh Shai came in, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. You know? That's why we worship Yahweh Shai. Because he is the guy, man. He is the guy, man. You gotta read Revelation 5th chapter. You know, when he grabbed the book that was sealed with 7 seals, and he grabbed it from the Most High Yahweh, and they like, oh, what? They start worshiping him, man. How much more us, man? Yeah, I mean, how much more us, man? Yahweh Shai is the guy, man. You know, it says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers. Salaki, verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, where after the times of the Gentile be fulfilled, when the destruction come, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. See? See, man? See, this was gonna happen, man. The law, statutes, and commandments gonna be within us. It's not anybody else. It's Israel, man. This is what Apostle Paul is quoting, man. This is the promise that the Lord made. That greater promise to where this covenant is never gonna be broken, man. This covenant is never gonna be broken, man. This is it right here. You know? This is it right here. The Lord is gonna make us perfect, man. We're going to get those new bodies. We're going to have a whole different build than the other nations. Just like now, we got a different build than the other nations. See, you can go to watch Moab. They eat anything that moves. You watch anything dealing with Moab or Ammon. You know, they surrounded by the waters, especially like Ammon. They surrounded by the water, so they eat a lot of seafood. But everything they see is food to them. I mean, but that don't mean it's clean, you know? But they don't die if they eat sea urchin and shit like that. But we would. Them motherfuckers eat fugu, which is pufferfish, which that's poisonous fish. Which that's it don't got no scales, it just got fins. But these different other nations, they can eat all types of madness and don't get sick. But Jake, let's say you 35, now you getting your damn foot cut off, man. You gotta chop a leg off or something, man. Because of your diet. Because the Lord gave us a diet. He gave us what we can eat. You gotta because the food was already set up. The animals is animals clean and unclean in the times of Noah. Oh, because you go back to Edomite Christianity. They'll just tell you about the Noah. Yeah, the Lord said 2 animals, 2 and 2. No, it was 7 pairs of clean animals and 2 pairs of unclean animals, man. Yeah, I mean, see, they don't cover that. So to let you know, it was that law was established from the beginning, man. You know. So let's see. We got 2 more precepts. This is Ezekiel chapter 11 and 19. It says, "And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them an heart of flesh." Meaning what? We ain't gonna have to go back to the tablets of the scrolls to see what's righteous and what's not. Okay, how do we supposed to handle this and how we supposed to handle it? What's the penalty for being a bonus of sticks? See, we're not even gonna have to do that. It's gonna be within us. It's gonna be natural, just like breathing. You don't think about breathing, but you do it. That's how it's gonna be in righteousness, man. That's how it's gonna be in righteousness. It says that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinance and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power. See? So like I said, that's why it was like, and Noah walked with the Most High, and Enoch walked with the Most High, meaning what? He was following the law, statutes, and commandments. Why Enoch got beamed up? Come on, man. He was perfect, man. You know? And hey, man, and that's why we're going to be the measuring stick, that path. We're going to be the measuring stick on how the other nations going to look, man. Look at us, man. Because we're going to be the image of the Most High. And that's why we're going to be the kings and priests. Not all the other nations. How all the other nations going to be kings and priests? So who we got to dish out the matter of fact, let's get this in Revelation 2. Because you got to explain this vocab. Explain this. This is Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And they shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken, even as I have received of my Father. See? Yeah, because once we on top, we're going to have that scepter, man. We're going to be in rulership. It tells you that you desire to be in thrones and scepters. O ye kings of the people, desire wisdom. And ultimate wisdom is having this law, statutes, commandments, man. You know, that's how you supposed to govern. That's how you really supposed to govern. This, like I said, is divine instruction, man. The Lord willing, I do a lesson on that, because the law, statutes, and commandments, they are perfect, but it just we in these bodies, man. And that's why we longing for the Lord to return, so righteousness could once again be established on the planet Earth. You know, it's gonna be because the other nations, man, is once we get in rulership, we're gonna be immortal. But at least the other nations, they're gonna live to be 600, 700 years again, man. Because the whole planet Earth is gonna be in righteousness, but they still gonna go off. But it ain't like they're gonna be 85. Oh, that's why the scripture says that an infant should be as 100 years old. You know, yeah, I mean, so they're up and you're gonna be able to live up in age once again, but they're never gonna touch that 1,000 years. They're never gonna live that one day, because they're gonna still go off. But the Israelites gonna be immortal. So I'm gonna end off on this in 1 Corinthians 15 chapter, because that's that new covenant, is that the Lord is gonna change our bodies, man. We're gonna have totally new bodies, man. So this is 1 Corinthians 15. Oh man. I started 39. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. See, that's why like the angels, they don't eat. You know, see, they're those different frequencies. But when we get the new bodies, we're gonna be extraterrestrial. That's what we'll be able to go to the heavens of heavens. And we'll be able to go on the earth, we'll be able to eat, we'll be able to do things, we'll be able to fly and all that, have the spiritual powers. That's extraterrestrial bodies, man. It says, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. Yeah, man. See the celestial bodies, like Michael the archangel, he can stand before the Most High. Come on, man. That's heavy as hell, man. You gotta read this. He can stand before the Most High and wait on His commandments. Well, okay, now it's time to dip. You know, go and do what you gotta do. You know, but the terrestrial glory, you know, what we can do, the terrestrial in these bodies, eat. Yeah, I mean, drink, have sex. That's the terrestrial glory. You know, with celestial means the heavens, and the terrestrial means the earth. Yeah, I mean, it says there is one glory of the sun and another of the moon, another glory of the stars. For one star different from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown corruption, it is raised incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. Now here go the point. It said it is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. Yeah, man. It says, and also, and so it is written that the first Adam was made a living soul, and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. And that lets you know Yahweh Shai was Adam as well, man. You know what I mean? But this time he got it perfected, man. See, this Adam, the second Adam, he ain't going off, man. He ain't going off. Adam, first Adam, he was the ruler of the earth, man. He the one that named all the animals, man. You know what I mean? You gotta fathom, man. Adam was a heavy guy. That's Yahweh Shai. That's a heavy guy, man. That is the man right there, man. You know what I mean? And through his blood, we're gonna be able not to go off, man. Through his blood, we're gonna be able to be delivered from this corrupted body. That's why Apostle Paul said, "Oh, wretched man that I am, man." Yeah, we're gonna be delivered from America. Lord, we're on part of known to be on the first round to get courtside seats to watch the discretion. You know, but before we even get on them chairs, we're going to have the new bodies, man. Before we even get on the chair, we're going to have the new bodies, man. That's going to be the first deliverance right there in itself. It's getting out of these damn bodies, man. You know? It says, howbeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Lord from heaven. See, so let me tell you, that's Yahweh Shai, man. That was Adam, man. Adam was Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it said, as the earthly, such are they that are earthly, and as the heavenly, such are they that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. See, the extraterrestrial bodies. So we're going to be able to eat and drink and have sex, but we're going to also have spiritual powers too as well. We're going to be able to be in the chariots and defy the law of physics. Pretty much, we're not going to be bound by the third dimension. You want to say it like that? You know, like I said, we're going to be able to eat, drink, and have sex. That's the terrestrial glory, man. But we're going to also have the celestial glory. That's why we're going to be extraterrestrial bodies, man. You know, it says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. So that means what? We got to be changed. Oh, matter of fact, it's going to go into it. Matter of fact, it's going to go into it. We got to be changed. See, we ain't going to be able to abide, you know, in the kingdom of the Most High with these damn decrepit bodies, man. We're not going to be able to be part of this because it said inherit the kingdom, meaning what? Be in rulership. You know, not just because other nations, they're going to be in the kingdom, but they're not going to be in rulership. They're going to be subject unto us, man. So we got to be changed. We got to be that measuring stick. You know, this is the way to go. Even though they're going to still go off, but it's going to be better than under Esau. You know what I mean? See, they in so many ways, the other nations is ready for the rulership to change. They're going to be happy when we get into power, you know. It says, this verse 51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. See, yeah, because it's certain spirit that's gonna be preserved. Because yeah, it's gonna be some men, yeah, I mean that's gonna take the guillotine, that's gonna die for this truth, that's gonna die in this truth. But there's gonna be a lot of men that's gonna be preserved to see the deliverance, to escape that discretion that to scarcely be saved. Some men, certain spirits on the planet Earth right now is not gonna die. That you know what I mean, that's seen an Edomite power and all that. We seen all this with our naked eye, man. And we was even all the way up to the deliverance, you know. But we shall be changed, meaning before we even get on the chariots, our body's gonna change, man. That's, like I said, that's gonna be the first deliverance. Is getting out of these damn bodies. That's the new covenant. We're gonna be perfect, man. It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, when that seventh trumpet be blown, man, we're gonna have to be out of here. When that seventh trumpet be blown, they'll tell you that in Job 5, man. You know? Job the 5th chapter tell you that when in the seventh shall no evil touch thee. So when that seventh trumpet be blown, we gotta be out of here, man. It says, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Meaning what? For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Meaning what? We're gonna have new bodies, man. That's the new covenant. That's that better promise. That's the better promise that, well, we ain't gonna never go off, man. That's hey, man. What can you add more than that, man, to be perfect? Because you read Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 13, the blessings gonna rain down. Hey, that's why when the prophets, they just gonna sit back and relax then, man. This prophets gonna sit, because if you broke, that's why the prophets came on the scene. That's why when the prophets came on the scene, that means you were doing something wrong. When the prophets came on the scene, that means you were doing something wrong, man. That was all you think they trembled when Samuel came into the, Bethlehem. They were scared of hell when they seen Samuel. Why? Because they understood that, sons, we ain't doing right. The Lord's about to bring discretion. But when we get changed, man, the prophets gonna sit back and, you know what I mean? They're gonna be legends in the kingdom, man. Be like, yeah, man, this is Ezekiel, you know, and they be like, damn. But they don't really think about when Ezekiel was in America, man, because this is the worst time ever to be in, man. But it's the best time ever to be in, because this is the NRB out for the other nations, man. You know what I mean? So it says, so when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written. See, the scripture got to come to pass, man. The scripture have to come to pass. It said, death is swallowed up in victory. See? We're going to overcome death. We're going to overcome death, man. Because the wages of sin is death. Let me get that real quick. Let me get that. And that lets you know that if we're in a new covenant, let me see. I want to find somebody that's immortal right now. Who immortal right now, man? If we in a new covenant, that means somebody can't die. That means if you in a new covenant, that means you can't die. You can't die, man. You know what it is? I think that 1 John. Let's see. Let's see. 1 John. Let's see. I thought it was 1 John. Let's see. You know that always. Who else submits sin, transgression of the law, for sin is transgression of the law. Man, what is the wages of sin is death? Oh man, let's see. Well, let's get this 1 John 3 and 5. Let's see. 3 and 4, I meant, Slakia. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Yeah, man. So, sin is transgression of the law, which we know that the wages of sin is death, man. I can't find that right now, but we know the scripture is in us, man. We grown, we are getting ready to be in a new covenant. I said rehearse the righteous acts. we know that the wages of sin is death, man. And what is sin? Transgression of the law. So death is gonna be swallowed up. See, we're never gonna die again, man. You know, it says, "Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, where is that victory?" See, and to let you know, see, Jake, man, you know what I mean, people as a whole, they always scared. They ain't scared to die. They scared how they gonna die. Pretty much, is it gonna hurt? And like the scripture just said, death is just a sting. You just gonna feel it, and then that's it. And that's mercy from Yahweh Shema Shai. But this death, the second death, you gonna feel that shit. That's not gonna be a sting. That's gonna be a lingering pain right there, man. That's why scripture says they shall know it through death by pain. Now the Lord is sooner or later the Lord is gonna take the spirit away from you out that lake of fire. But you gonna have to feel that. You always talk about hell and this and that. You gonna experience hell, man. You know, it says the sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. So, see, man. So that lets you know, man. New covenant is, man. Call out Yahweh Shema Shai that we in this thing. We know, we understand what we got coming to us, man. You know, and pretty soon, like I said, that contract is gonna activate. You know what I mean? It says, "But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach." See, through Yahushua, through His bloodshed, we're gonna get the victory, man. Lord, when we endure to the end. That's why, verse 58. This is the point right here. "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable." See, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. See, yeah, because we say abounding in work, meaning doing the above measure. You know what I mean? Pretty much. You know what I mean? So don't just do the bare minimum. Do above that, man. You know? Why? Because our work is not gonna go in vain. We trying to make our calling and election sure. Oh, that's just like let's just say you got 1 minute left on the clock. You want to make sure that you don't want to give them no seconds left to go ahead and score on you, man. So that's why we continue to do what we do to make sure I want to be all the way in. You know, you don't want to just be just barely making it. You want to make sure that you all the way in this thing, man. That you all the way in it. You don't want to be just slide right in the door when it. No, man, you want to be in the midst of this, man. You know, make your calling in the lesson sure. You don't want to do your bare minimum just roll without make. No, man, you want to be confident in this, man. You know, but that new covenant, man, is us having a long-standing commandment in us, you know what I mean? Once again, establishing the planet Earth and righteousness, and we ain't never gonna die, man. Through the blood of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Call out Yahweh Shema Shai. Nobody can be a part of this except the Israelites. Yeah, I mean, nobody can be a part of this except the Israelites, man. So yeah, man, I just hope they were edifying.